Morning everybody, please excuse the slightly rough and ready look and the fact that my skin is blotchy. I thought this morning I would do something a little bit different. I don't look very tidy because this video is actually going to be a get ready with me video. I am actually leaving the house today, woohoo! Basically I haven't been very well. I'm still in quite a lot of pain, which is probably why I look puffy and tired. I've got nerve problems in my shoulder and my arm and down my left hand side, which is really not comfortable, which means I can't get out an awful lot. But if I stay in this house any longer, I am going to go nuts. So I'm meeting my partner in town today. It's Bournemouth Air Show today, so we're going to look at the aeroplanes and find somewhere comfy to sit so that I don't have to stand up because I'll probably fall over if I do. And just try and stay out of the crowds because there's going to be a lot of people about, which I hate because I don't do people. But yeah, never mind. So anyway, enough babbling. I thought this morning I would do a little get ready with me video. I would just like to say I am a very, very long way from an expert with makeup. I hardly ever wear the stuff. But I've watched quite a lot of these videos on YouTube. I really like them. I think they're quite cool. Give people ideas. I actually learned what a certain type of makeup brush is for watching YouTube videos because I never used it in the past. So that was useful. So this is just for those of you out there that are like, I don't know what I'm doing with makeup. This is kind of my attempt at quite a casual girly look. As I said, I'm meeting my partner in town and we have girly goth patterns on today. And lots of pink. Kitten Bell. I thought I'd do something different. So yeah, and also I'll be doing my hair as well because I'm just off my face, out of the way. So before I start, all of the products I'm going to be using, fingers crossed, I think all of them, I hope all of them, are vegan friendly and cruelty free. Since I've gone vegan, obviously I don't buy anything anymore that isn't vegan friendly, but I do still have stuff left over from pre-veganism. So some of it probably isn't 100% good. But I think everything I'm using today is okay. Just to let you know also, quite a few of these products are from a company called Arbonne. I'm not going to talk about them on camera. If you would like to know more about them, please feel free to leave me a comment below and I will private message you, just because it's not something I really want to talk about on camera because, yeah, rules and stuff. So anyway, just to let you know, before I start, obviously I've cleansed my face, I've used toner, I've put moisturiser on, but other than that, the face is naked. And the other thing I was going to say is, you're probably going to notice if you're watching this that I don't do anything with my eyebrows. That is because I have no idea what the heck eyebrow stuff is all about. I am confused with this whole eyebrow business. Mine are just thin. They're kind of there. You can kind of see them. Look, see, eyebrows, ta-da. But this whole brow pencil, brow powder, brow gel, all of that stuff, I'm like, I have no idea. I really have no idea. So I will brush my eyebrows. That's as far as I go. But if you've got any tips or you think anything would look good, feel free to leave me a comment because I'd love to know how it all works. So yeah, anyway, enough of me rambling, let's get on with this. So the first thing I am going to do is use a primer. This is, first Arbonne product. This is the Arbonne primer. I have been using this for about 3 weeks. You only need a really diddy bit, so I literally use like that much on my hand. It works. This stuff is brilliant, I would recommend it. It's like really velvety and soft and nice, and yeah, I use my fingers a lot, so most people would probably use a brush, but for me, I don't have a lot of makeup brushes. I use my fingers and it works for me. But you can use a brush if you want to. You don't have to use your fingers. So yeah, I'm actually using my camera as a mirror. I do actually have a mirror here. Okay, I lied. I need a tiny bit more. Skin's quite dry this morning and it does absorb this stuff. So now then, the other thing that people are going to be like, oh my God, you doesn't do this. I don't tend to use foundation because I find it really, really heavy. It feels a bit like I've put paint on top of my skin and we don't like that. So I use CC creams now. That makeup bag, hang on a minute. We have one of two. Should probably actually get my brushes out so I know where they are. I do have makeup brushes. There we go. So, one of two. I have either in the past, I have used this little beauty from Superdrug. It is cruelty free. It has the Leaping Bunny on it. So that's a bonus. It's from Superdrug. It isn't very expensive. It's in light because as you can tell, I got quite pale skin, but it comes out quite dark. But I'm not using that one this morning because it's a little bit darker than I really like. The one I'm using this morning is from Arbonne. This is the Arbonne Intelligent CC cream. It is in light, I think. Where does it say? Ah, fair. Sorry, in fair. I love this stuff. It's brilliant. Again, you hardly need any of it. It's great. So, and again, I do this. No, I don't do this with my fingers. Where's that thingamajig? I do this with this. This is Unicorn Tear Sponge from Spectrum. This is vegan. We love this. This sponge is the best thing I have ever seen in my life. It's so soft. So it's a unicorn tear shape, as you can see. You've probably come across these. When I first got this, I was like, what on earth do you do with that? We have learned. So I just put like a really tiny bit like that on there, and then dab it on and kind of blend it in. Now, everybody watching this is probably going to be going, she's not doing that right. A little bit more. Me and blending are new to each other. So this is all new to me. Like I say, I hardly ever wear makeup. I used to wear just like pressed powder and a little bit of eyeshadow and mascara, and that's pretty much about as good as it got. So yeah, this is quite adventurous for me, to be fair. But I've been trying some new looks and I really like them. So I thought, why not, you know, have a play with the old makeup, see how we feel about it. And I really like how some of it's turned out. So, eyes. Now then, because I have a fringe, I don't tend to do too much with my forehead, but for the sake of this video, we will do my very lined forehead. And I'm not sure if you're supposed to put this stuff on your eyes, but I do, so I find it helps. Right, here we go. Stage 1, done. Just tidying that up a bit. So, lighting's not that great on camera, sorry guys. So yeah, that's that on. And then over the top of that, I use a pressed powder. So it's pale pressed powder, I don't use a lot of it. I just over the top with a big brush. I love this brush. I can't remember where I got this brush from. It's old, I've had it ages. So I'm not sure where it came from, but there we go. I always end up with it up my nose, which is never good. So, and then this is from I Love not vegan. Sorry, not vegan, guys. This is an old one. This is a highlighter. And because there's still masses of it left, I probably should replace that at some point. But yeah, I do use this. As I say, I bought it pre-veganism, so and I only use it on the top of my cheekbones. That is literally it. So you can imagine it lasts forever. But we will be looking into finding a new one. So that's kind of my base done. I think that looks all right. What do you think? Look all right? It's kind of weird doing this on camera. It's the first time I've ever done it. So then I'm going to use a primer. Now my primer is again from Arbonne. It is called Prime and Proper Eye Makeup Primer. I used to have one from Superdrug, but it ran out. I do find actually Superdrug for vegan cosmetics, or cruelty-free cosmetics I should say, are really, really good. And they're not expensive. Now, I love eye makeup primer because when I was younger, I used to wear like really bright colours on my eyes, to be fair, I still do. You need a primer to make it stick. And also, if you want to go for a glittery, sparkly look, any of you out there that like glitter and sparkles, this stuff is brilliant for sticking your glitter to. So that was the other reason I used to use it, but I can't live without my primer. I never do makeup on my eyes without primer these days, so. Oh, you can probably hear in the background some aeroplane noise. Like I said, it is the Bournemouth Air Show today and I don't live that far from it. So if you hear kind of like a rumbling in the background, that's the aeroplanes. Right, brush time. This little beauty is the brush I was talking about earlier that I never knew what you did with it. I was like, it's a really weird shape. Liner, useful for top eyeliner. We love that. I cannot do liquid eyeliner because I smudge it everywhere. Don't have very steady hands at the best of times, and me and liquid eyeliner are not the best of friends. Having been goth for years, you can imagine how well that went. So, what colour eyes do I want this morning? I think I'm going to go for, if I can find it, a kind of pinky colour. Where is that? God knows. Hiding. Hiding. Oh, more aeroplanes. Nope, can't see anything. I will show you the aeroplanes if they go past. Also, I'm looking for my brush is the other thing, and it's hiding, which is very helpful. Ah, there we go. So, I have this brush, which is just like a, covered in white sparklies from yesterday. There we are. That is just an eyeshadow brush. I use this little beauty, as I say, and one more, somewhere or other. Where is it? Hiding. This slightly bigger brush. So those are my brushes. These are actually all the makeup brushes I possess in terms of eyeshadow. I also have this little big thing, but I don't use it very often. Oh yes, eyebrows. So everybody else does all this funky stuff. I just brush mine so that they look a bit neater, because they do tend to go everywhere. I do pluck my eyebrows because they drive me insane. I don't like, I know it's quite popular at the moment to have the kind of bigger, bushier, more prominent look, but it's not for me. So if you like that, that's totally fine. It's just not my thing. So, colours. Do I go for pinks or do I go for browns this morning? What do we think, people? I'm just going to dig out this. This is my palette. It is from Makeup Revolution, and it is vegan. I checked, which is brilliant. So, but it doesn't have the colours I want in it. Rats. We won't be using that this morning. Hang on. Where's the other one? This is an older one. Somewhere in here. Aha. This is also from Makeup Revolution. We like them. This is the Dias de los Muertos palette. It's kind of, I quite like it. It's got some, I love this, but we're not using this morning. So